Why limit the God of the universe when he is the God of the exceedingly, the abundantly, above all that you can ask or think? Why limit him? I know the word says, as a man thinketh, so is he. But guess what? It also says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So if as a man thinketh, so is he, let's start thinking on the transformation of our mind. The transformation of our mind says, I can do all things through Christ. The transformation of our mind is, I am the lender, not the borrower. The transformation of our mind is, I am more than a conqueror. The transformation of our mind should be that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Also, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment, God will condemn. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. When that young man came on here and he said something negative about Christians, yeah, I got spiritually indignant with him. Y'all don't laugh at me. I can't help it. Because I think it's human nature. I don't think it's a one belief system individuality that causes us to doubt. What I love about God is his word constantly reminds us so that when we do get in those little pits, when we do get in those little areas like the world gets, when we do get a little bit frustration or depression, or we get a little bit distraction, we always can go to the word, and the word starts to do what? Rejuvenate the thoughts and the understanding about what God has promised. He just gave us the keys to success that the world they try to create with your mind and think what you think that's going, or the universe is moving on my behalf, or see, but we have a power that is the real deal. We have the word of God that reminds us who we are. We have the word of God that God constantly shows us. That's the thought process of the world when they don't realize it's a lot of people who are atheists and not saved and have the same doubts, insecurity. They don't feel like they can accomplish things. It's a human experience. We have an opportunity to go to the throne of grace and to utilize the word of God to help us to be transformed. Who do they have to transform their renewing other than some guru who can't provide peace so their thoughts become clear? Other than some motivator who cannot give them joy that only God can give. God told us, if you resist the devil, he shall flee. So we know how to get to the word, to use the word against the devil that comes against all of us. We have weapons of warfare. That's the uniqueness in who we are. That's why the world hates us. They hate our Christ. They hate Jesus Christ. They hate the blood that he shed. They hate that we know the story. They hate that we receive him by faith. They hate that he is God and Lord of all. So they hate you because you represent Christ, my